Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your February 2018 love and relationship reading. For the month of February, well, starting now, whatever day this gets uploaded until the end of February, I'm offering love and relationship readings for $14 in honor of Valentine's Day. So if you want your own personal love and relationship reading, I've got my email address down below in the description box. So just send me an email and let me know you're interested. I'll send you all the information that you need to send to me, or I should say, I'll let you know what I need from you in order to do your personal reading. I accept all my payments through PayPal. It's my only way of accepting payments right now. If you don't have a PayPal account, it's very easy to set one up. If you click once you contact me, and I'll send you the link to my PayPal account. If you don't have one, it walks you through the process to set it up. You link it up to either your credit card or your bank account. So let's get started. I've got two different oracle cards here. This one is the Sun from the Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and this is Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels cards. So we've got Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And the Sun. The Sun is all about happiness and joy. I'm going to show you these cards. They're so pretty. I just love them. And they have this one doesn't. This one has the gilded edges. I love the gilded edges. Okay, so the Sun is all about happiness and joy. So it's freeing yourself, taking control of your life. And it's funny that this one came out because right in your near future is you taking control. So this shows that, you are going to take back control of your life, and that's in your near future. So if that's what you need to do, then that's what's going to happen. That's what the Chariot card represents, is you taking control of your life. And that's in your near future. So you will be successful in doing that. Now, the Shadow card is this card, the Ace of Coins. So this has to do with a secret. This could be secret money that you're hiding. It could be a secret as far as, I'm thinking in terms of a home and a living situation. That would be a secret. It could be a person who's an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That would be a secret. So there's some kind of secret. It's the Shadow card at the bottom of the deck. So it's some kind of secret money or a secret person, or maybe it's a secret desire of yours to get another job. If you're seeking another job because you want to leave a partner that you're with, or whatever the case may be, then, this is the secret here, the hidden money. Now, let me pull these up. The overall theme for the month is about the strength. It's having the strength and the fortitude to do whatever you need to do this month to get it done. It could also be, it could represent somebody who's a Leo. The Strength card represents a Leo. So if there's a Leo in your life, that's just reflected here. Otherwise, it's all about your own personal strength and fortitude. And your strength and fortitude to take control of your life. This is you taking control of your life. This card represents you. This is the Father archetype. This is an authority figure. So if you're a man watching this, if you're a father, that's just what's reflected here. But look, here's that lion. So it's still all about the strength and the fortitude. If you're a woman, this is just reflecting you as the authority figure. The conflict is with the children. So if you're having conflicts disciplining your children, because if you think of the father archetype as the traditional stereotype of a father as the disciplinarian. So if you're taking on the role of a disciplinarian and you're having difficulties disciplining your children, and the conflict is with the children, and maybe how that's having an impact on your relationship. This could also be about conflicts if you're trying to conceive a child and having difficulties conceiving a child. That could be a meaning here as well. It could be conflicts with children, like if you're in a relationship with somebody who has children, and if those children are impacting their relationship in some way, they're in a negative way, like if you're arguing or fighting because of the children. Now, this is how you feel inside. So you feel very defensive. So maybe, You know, the conflict is with your children. If you're fighting about how you're disciplining your children, if your spouse or your significant other or your boyfriend or your girlfriend disagrees with the way you're disciplining your children, and you're in a defensive stance, but you're sticking up for yourself and you're sticking up for your kids. And that could be what this means here, because this is how you feel inside. You feel very defensive, and it's probably surrounding these children and how that's impacting your relationship. Now at the foundation is working. This is working on the relationship. Now this could also be, if this is a new job, if this new job opportunity is having some impact on your relationship. You know, if you got a job offer and you want to take this job offer, but it might have some impact on your current relationship, that's reflected here also. Because this is you learning new skills on the job. And because it's a relationship reading, then it would have to do with something, how this job impacts your relationship. And it's a secret, you know, the secret money, or earning money on the side, that's a secret. But it's having some impact on your relationship, and maybe you're saving money because you're trying to free yourself. Maybe you want to leave. Maybe you just simply want to leave this relationship, but you need to earn money or save money and put that aside so that you can go. And this is indicating that you're going to free yourself. Now in the past is this Knight of Swords. This could be an air sign. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your past. It's also about taking action. Look, he's fighting, you know, in this particular deck, he's fighting this little dragon on the bottom. So I refer to this sometimes as fighting your inner demons, whether that's your inner demons or the person you were with is fighting if they had some kind of addictions and they were battling their own personal addictions. This is showing up in the past, something to do with the past. That may have been somebody you were in a relationship with or something that you went through personally. And, okay, I can't pick this card up. And the present is the Lover's card. So this is the relationship card at present. So it could be a new relationship that you're in. It could be just a card that talks. See, now I'm going to go back to this whole thing because as far as if you're trying to have a child and there's difficulties with fertility, and the Lover's card is just, you know, just indicating you and your partner and all your attempts to have a baby, you know, because this card here is the conflict. The children are the conflicts. Maybe you don't have any. Maybe you want them. And maybe that's impacting your relationship in some way because you're trying so hard to conceive a child. So this, you know, physical intimacy is just something that, you know, when you're trying so hard to have a baby and it's like, oh, we got to try again. It's that time of the month, you know. It loses some of its passion in that regard. So that for some of you, that may be the case. Now, another meaning of this card is somebody from your past. But there's conflicts with somebody from your past. So if there's some kind of conflict surrounding someone that you knew, a previous relationship, then that's another meaning here. I wanted to take a quick look to see if any other astrology signs are noted. The Lover's card can also indicate a Gemini. If any of you are in a relationship with a Gemini, that's just talking about somebody who's a Gemini. And then this is you gaining control of your life, taking control of the situation. Now, for some of you, it's moving on. If you're deciding to move on and move away from this relationship, you want a new relationship. And then for some of you, this is indicating that you're going to move on from that relationship in the near future. Maybe you had enough. Maybe there's so many conflicts around these children, around whether they're your children or your partner's children, and there's so many conflicts that you've had enough and you've decided to end it and you're moving on. Now, this is in your environment. This is success and victory. So this is having success and victory if you're deciding to move and getting a new job so you can move and have your freedom and free yourself from the situation, then this is success and victory with that. So this is in your environment where there's success and victory, whether that's you or, you know, even if it's somebody that you're in a relationship with and they have success and victory in some way where they're getting recognition, public recognition for what their accomplishments, then that's what that card indicates there. Now this is the hopes and fears. This card is your hopes and fears, the Three of Cups. You may be afraid of a third person that may be involved in your relationship. Or you may just be hoping for a celebration. For some of you, you may be hoping for a celebration if you're hoping to finally conceive a child, or you're hoping for a wedding celebration, or you're hoping for this happy news so you can celebrate. you're hoping for you just want to go out and party and have a good time on the weekend. For some of you, that's just partying and having a good time on the weekend. And that's in your hopes and fears spot. Now, in the final outcome is this. So for some of you, you are moving on from a relationship because that's showing up here. This is putting your past behind you and moving on. So this is moving on, and another meaning of this card is moving on. So for some of you, you're moving on from the relationship. You're going to have success and victory. You're freeing yourself from a relationship you don't want to be in. And you're moving on, and then you're going to find happiness. This is all about happiness. Happiness and joy. So you're going to find happiness and joy if you do that, for some of you who've been trying to move on. Maybe you've been saving your money and getting a new job, getting a second job so that you can leave, and that's finding success in that. And that's also reflected. Oh, no, the Four of Coins is about withholding. It's either about saving money so that you can move on. Because here's this could be the secret money here. This could also be about withholding your emotions in a relationship, or holding back in a relationship. So this could be about holding back. It's about saving your money, or I'm trying to think of all the different scenarios of what this could mean in your outcome. If your partner's stingy, I mean, this could also be stinginess if somebody's being stingy. And then this is this Judgment card. So this is a new beginning for you. The Judgment is all about rebirth, renewal, and a new beginning. So this is starting new, starting a new beginning in your life. You know, you feel called to do something different. You feel called to change your life in some way. Taurus, generally, you're very steadfast. You work very slowly towards your goals, and you don't make any quick, rash decisions. You think things through very thoroughly before taking action. So this could just be one of those, it could be a wake-up call. It could be just, here's a wake-up call. Look at your life and look at your situation, and maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's really not good to be where you are and to be in the situation you're in. So this is also about that. It's rebirth, renewal. It could be some kind of a change. It's completing a cycle in your life and moving on to something new. And freeing yourself. Maybe not necessarily freeing yourself from a relationship, but freeing yourself from other things, so that maybe freeing yourself from responsibilities so that you can enjoy yourself again and find happiness again. And even if you're staying with the same partner, is freeing yourself from bad habits and taking control and moving on to greater things. This is moving on to greater things, putting your past behind you and moving on to better things. So there you go, Taurus. If you're interested in a personal reading, send me an email, and I'll give you the information that you need. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.